I, 24M, am the reason my parents, 50M, 50F, were turned down for fostering, and they have never forgiven me for it. And now I'm trying to figure out the relationship and whether no contact would be the best thing for everyone. When I was in elementary school, my parents took in a family friend's kids for 6 months. When they were staying with us, my parents were very attentive toward them, and they put a lot of emphasis onto making sure they felt welcome and supported while stuff was going on with their family. I got lost/forgotten in that. My parents would forget promises they made to me. They would cancel last minute without telling me, and they could never find the time for me, and one of them let alone both. They addressed it twice with me. The first time about a month in, and I was told it wouldn't be for very long, and it was good that I was understanding and mature about it. The second time I was told that it needed to be that way, and I needed to take a backseat because I didn't carry the trauma and emotions the kids were feeling, and they told me I needed to step up and be a young man and forget about myself while they were with us. Those kids eventually went home to their parents, and that was that. Only it left my parents with the urge to foster and adopt because they could only have me, and they always wanted more kids. The plan was to foster as many kids as they could, and hopefully along the way some would be eligible for adoption already. They started the process to get approved and passed a lot of stuff on their own. One of the final hurdles was we all had to be interviewed individually, and during my interview I told the lady that I did not want us to be a foster family. I told them what happened with the family friend's kids, and I said I didn't want to come last to a bunch of foster and adopted kids. A couple of questions were asked about whether I would be welcoming to foster children in our home, and my reply was basically not if they took my parents away from me. That's how I viewed it at the time. As an adult, I know it was on my parents and not the kids. What I said was enough for their fostering application to be rejected. My parents asked about what they needed to do, and I was mentioned in some way. I still don't know what exactly my parents were told, but they had an idea of what I said, and they have hated me ever since. They never forgave me, or understood why I felt the way I did, and our relationship has worsened more and more over the years. Just last month, my parents told me I had selfishly robbed them of the chance to do more good and grow our family at the same time.